What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and it's another video about a camera lens. Yes, the OPPO X9 Ultra has its very own teleconverter lens. In this video, I'm going to give you some examples of what the lens can do, show you the full unboxing, what's included and what's not included, which is quite important, and give you my overall thoughts on mirrorless, there you go, mirrorless, and DSLR cameras over the next 5 years. I do think the landscape, well, it's already changing, but I think it's going to change even more dramatically. So, without further ado, let's go. So here it is, the Hasselblad Explorer kit. Yes, everyone is jumping on the teleconverter bandwagon, but I'm all for it because I do believe the addition of these lenses along with your smartphone cameras will absolutely negate the need for DSLR or mirrorless cameras in the future. No, not right away, but maybe in the next 3 to 5 years. But I'll go into a bit more detail about that at the end of the video. Inside this big black box, you have 3 smaller black boxes. Really nice presentation from OPPO and Hasselblad here. Everything's pretty clear as to what's included. Unlike the Vivo big box bundle photography kit, this one seems way more organised. While both are super premium, I also have to shout out the black on black with the orange accents on the lens that you're going to see soon, and just the overall detailing and presentation, definitely one up to OPPO here. Anyway, inside the box you get all the usual gubbins you're going to need. You've got your 67mm ND filter adapter, you've got your lens mount to help keep it in place that you can hold or rest on a wall. You've got an extra lens protector cap to go over the end of the lens, which is super handy. Then you've got the lens itself, which again, in terms of premium build, this thing is just an absolute beast. So beautiful. I love the orange accents. The feel in the hand, I'm not sure of official weight. I would imagine it's round about 400 grams, there or there around, so it is quite a heavy boy, but there's a lot of glass in there, so that makes sense. Now, in the third box, you are going to get the case with an included grip. Yet the grip is not separate like it is on every single other camera case you're ever going to find, but that has its good points and its bad points. The good point for me is, well, you don't have to carry the grip around. It's integrated into the case and it's actually pretty goddamn sleek. Even with this grip case on the phone, it doesn't feel too bad in the pocket. However, there are obvious downsides. As you can see here, the grip itself has a USB-C port because it needs charged. It doesn't have pass-through charging like most others. It also doesn't offer any battery to your phone like the Vivo one does. You're going to have to make sure that you've got your phone charged and your grip case charged when you want to take photos. So that is absolutely a downside. And for me, quite a miss from OPPO. They didn't need to do that. And now to very quickly cover what is not in the box, because there is some confusion. In marketing images, you may have seen a large lanyard with Hasselblad branding. You may have also seen a carry bag for the lens. Those exist, but only included in the 1TB big bundle Chinese version. Yes, if you buy the OPPO X9 Ultra big bundle box, which is only in the Chinese version, you can buy it through the Average Dad Tech store, it will come with the bag and the lanyard. But if you don't buy that and you go for the kit separately, there is no bag or lanyard. I know, not a deal breaker for anyone really, but it's important that you know that. Now here you can see in terms of setup, pretty straightforward. It's Bluetooth. Go onto your Bluetooth, search for the device. All you have to do is hold the zoom lens in for a couple of seconds. That activates the Bluetooth and it will connect straight away. No issues whatsoever. Here you can see everything works as normal. Zoom, take photos, hold down for a second to start taking video. Really, really, really like it. Now, let's throw it back to me to discuss DSLR, mirrorless cameras, and a bit of an update on the Average Dad Tech Store. So there we have it. That's the unboxing. What's included, what's not included, no bag or lanyard. As mentioned, those are limited to the 1TB bundle pack, which is only available on the Chinese variant. Now, DSLR cameras and mirrorless cameras. I have talked about this a few times over the past 2 years, to be honest. I do believe that unless you're of the niche 0.1% of the population, there is no need to go out and purchase a DSLR camera. It just doesn't make sense in 2026 when you've got smartphones with more than capable lenses with 3 to 8 different focal lengths built in, and then you've got these new teleconverter lenses with the ability to shoot 4K, 8K, 120 FPS, 60 FPS, and it all fits in your pocket. And for those saying that, no, they'll never replace DSLRs, I just think that's such a naive take. If we go back to 40 years ago, 30 years ago, we didn't have the internet. We then got the internet through massive computers and servers, and they've now been shrunken down into pocket-sized devices. To think that your massive camera with a massive lens can't be shrunk down to a phone with a teleconverter lens, I think that's just naive. Now, that will spark debate, and I'm sure you want to talk about it in the comments. But please, reflect on what I'm saying. Within 5 years, I do believe DSLR and mirrorless cameras will be redundant. Smartphones with teleconverter lenses, DJI Osmo Pocket devices, GoPros, that's all we really need now. Let me know what you think of my take in the comments. Now, we have to give some examples of what you can do with the 300mm lens. And yeah, they're pretty goddamn stunning pictures that you can get. Here are some examples. I wanted to give some scale, so this is where I'm standing for these photos. As you can see at the 300, the 600, the 1200, the 1800mm focal length, as you punch in with the lens, absolute clarity would be my key definition here. Whereas for perspective, I have also taken a max zoom shot, near max zoom shot, with the phone on its own. Here they are side by side. I think you can, well, I hope you can definitely tell the difference. For all those people that go on about how it's all AI and processing, well, with the lens, looks pretty goddamn optical to me. And just like on the Vivo lens, the bokeh, natural bokeh from this lens, the ability to very quickly autofocus on a near subject, really, really impressive. Now, before we close out, I've talked about purchasing. Obviously, listen, you guys know this. The Average Dad Tech Store exists. I wanted to give you a couple of updates on the store, and I think they're very, very important. For nearly 2 years, we've been running the store, and we've strived to give the best service, the cheapest prices, the fastest shipping, but above all of that, honesty. Unfortunately, the market, Wanda, Gizstop, Trade in Shenzhen, but I've talked about the tactics that these companies, particularly Wanda Mobile, are doing with pre-orders. Promising low prices to make sure that they're the cheapest on the market. Then when it comes to release day, emailing customers to say, really sorry, we don't have the stock. Can you wait a month? We're not going to do that, and for that reason, we are no longer going to price match. We will always be competitive. We will always look at what's going on in the market rates and make sure our prices reflect that. But what we will not do anymore is bend over backwards to give you a price matching with someone that won't actually deliver on that price within the specified timescales. So, if you are in the market for a new device and you're purchasing from the Average Dad Tech Store, you're using us because we may be the cheapest, but we will be the fastest. And above all else, we will offer the quickest global customer service above anyone else. Consistently check the reviews. Every single positive review generally talks about our clear and good communication. If you email us, no matter what time of day or night, you'll typically get a response within an hour. No other import store can do that. And that's the service you pay for. If you have a defective case in your box, if you have a defective camera grip in your box, if you get sent the wrong colour in error, we will bend over backwards to replace, discount, goodwill gestures, because we think long term. We want to keep you as a customer. If we adopt tactics like other import stores, cancelling orders, changing prices, emailing you when you're expecting shipping email, not emails telling you there's delays, that's never going to retain your custom. There's a reason we are the largest import store. There's a reason we've had nearly 1,000 orders in the last 30 days alone. And that's loyalty and honesty. So, that's all I've got to say. I no longer will pander to the Reddit posts, the 5 or 10 Reddit trolls. It just won't happen. You can choose to use us. And if you don't, and you go for someone else for one of these amazing smartphones imported from Hong Kong, China, Malaysia, that's okay too. Because at the core heart of what I believe in, I want everyone to experience this cool tech. You don't have to use my store. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch this update video because it outlines the next 2 to 3 weeks of what content you can look forward to. Let's just say there is a shit ton of content to come. And as an added thing that came, and I forgot I ordered it because I ordered this 5 months ago, I want to say, the Kiku Mind 1 Pro. I haven't unboxed it, it's still sealed. I've seen one video from Ben's Gadget Reviews, I believe. Maybe I've seen 2 because I think I've seen Michael Fisher review it. But yeah, a really small, compact Android device that I believe is focused on not focusing on your phone. I don't actually know, but there'll be content on this as well. Listen, I appreciate your support. And one last time for this very kind person, mirrorless.